Okay, so a little exercise for 2-5-1s, improvising using 2-5-1s. The progression chord 2, chord 5, chord 1 is incredibly common in music, and parts of it are common as well. So often you get just 2-5. Like for example, if I play this tune, we've got a 2 chord here, going to 5, going to 1, and then there's another 2-5-1 here, 2, 5, 1. Here's another 2, 5, 2, 5. Here's another one, 2, 5. Okay, sometimes you get tunes that just play 2 5s leading to other 2 5s, like Satin Doll. So I'm going to play some root position chords so you can see what's going on. So chord 2, going to chord 5, 2, 5. So the 5 doesn't always have to go to the 1, it can go anywhere else. Tunes can obviously have 2 5s and 2-5-1s in different keys within the same tune. But yeah, to understand exactly what 2-5-1 is, so in the key of C, that would be chord 2, D minor 7, chord 5, G dominant 7 or G7 as we normally call it, and chord 1, C major 7. So just a good little exercise to do is to do this in lots of keys, all the keys. So first, step 1, if you like, is play the major scale, just so you remember which scale you're dealing with. So C major. And then if you can play or sing the notes, well, play and sing the notes 2-5-1, 2-5-1. You could go 2-5-1 or 2-5-1, whatever you want. You just want to get that sound in your head. 2-5-1, 2-5-1. Okay, we'll just do that one. So 2-5-1. Then all we're going to do is just keep playing 2-5. And you notice here, because I'm in the key of C, it's nicer to go down for this chord 5. So rather than come up 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going down to the 5 chord here, just because I want my left hand to be an accompaniment, and coming up here it's a little bit too high on the piano. So then you can just improvise using notes from the C major scale. You can use any notes to improvise, in fact, but I'd recommend as a starting point to get used to it, just play the notes from the C major scale, because mostly they're going to sound okay with these chords. Some of the notes might not sound great every single time you play them over every chord. It depends on the context of what you're playing, but you'll get used to that from doing this exercise. So just play chord 2, make up a tune using the notes from C major. It can be simple or complicated, you know, you can play. And go to chord 5, back to chord 2, back to chord 5. Okay, and you can do it like this without a beat, you know, or rubato, so you just give yourself all the time in the world to think. No tempo here at all. Okay, or you can do it in time. And eventually, the last time you do it, we're going to go to chord 1, alright? So always go 2, 5, 1, and that gives you an ending. And obviously you can fiddle around with that. Do whatever you want as an ending, put a weird note in, go on, go crazy. Whoa. F sharp in there. Don't worry about why. If you notice other notes that sound great, then yeah, experiment with those, but try and stick within the scale, because this is quite easy in the key of C, where everything's a white note, but in the less familiar keys it's probably better to start off by sticking to the scale. So I'm just going to do that whole exercise in the key of F now. and then go and practice it in all the keys. So step 1, play a scale, sing 2-5-1, 2-5-1. Okay, right, so find your chords. Okay, so 2, G minor 7, chord 2, chord 5 is C7. You notice this time I'm playing the 2 chord low and the 5 chord higher, whereas last time I played, when I was in C, I played the 2 chord higher and the 5 chord lower. The reason for that is just that I want to keep my hand in this area, and different keys are going to lend themselves to making that 2 chord high or low. So in this case I'm playing G minor 7 here and then coming up to C7. And I'm just going to improvise using notes from the F major scale. Okay, and I'm just going to play this in time, and I'm going to finish with 2-5-1. So 2, 5, chord 2, 5, 1. Okay, I hope that helps people, and good luck. Cheers.